Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you what I got on my recent trip to China. So if you're interested, then just keep watching. So I took a little break from YouTube because work has been piling up and a lot of things have been happening behind the scenes that you are not seeing on this channel over here. But regardless, I am back and I am here to make more videos for you. And I do have a backlog of videos that I need to edit. I've already filmed them, but I've not edited them. So be sure to keep a lookout for them. I do have the China vlog coming up. I believe I also have like a lifestyle vlog coming up, like an everyday in the life of. And I also have a Melbourne trip coming up, which I'm going to be vlogging as well. A very short trip, but I digress. So in this video, I am going to be showing you everything that I got in China. I didn't do any luxury shopping on this trip because China's not really the best place to be shopping because I believe not every store gives you tax-free. So when I was in Chengdu, I actually went to find this brand called Messica. They are not available in Singapore, but apparently in Chengdu they have a store, and I believe in Melbourne they have a store as well. So when I'm heading to Melbourne, I'm going to be taking a look at their Messica pieces in the store as well if I pass by. But I've come to understand from the store owners that they do not even give tax refund because that brand or that store itself has not been in China, in Chengdu, for like more than a year. So they don't do tax refunds, which is kind of defeating the purpose of like shopping there, I would say. So like I didn't really do a lot of like China shopping. Like even previously when I went to Shanghai, I believe in Shanghai they do tax refund for certain like luxury brands, but a lot of the other brands, like if you go to like in other stories or like COS, I don't think they do like tax refund there. So I honestly don't really want to waste my luggage space like trying to bring these items back when I can just shop over here and get like shopping mall points. So it makes more sense to shop over here if they do not have tax refund. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to be jumping into what I got. So I have a lot of items from like Knick Knacks to like what do you call it, hair accessories, to jewelry, to like homeware stuff, to fashion pieces, to like food items. So I honestly do not know what to start with, but I think because most of you here are here for like fashion-y items, I'm going to start with the fashion items first. So on this trip, I actually went to 3 places, mainly Chongqing, Chengdu and Kunming. So I don't want to go by locations. I'm just going to mix and match and show the pieces to you in their category form and tell you where I got them from. I believe all these fashion pieces are also mainly from Chongqing. So I'm just going to show them to you. The very first item that I got is actually this leather jacket. Honestly, I think it's like pleather, which is a little bit annoying, but regardless, it wasn't very pricey. So I got this pleather jacket and it's in this really nice like dark chocolatey brown color. I wore it quite a lot on the trip itself because Chongqing was like the first part of the trip, and then subsequently I actually really made use of this jacket. It was super like nice and cozy to wear it, and like it's not the warmest thing on earth, but it's great because I'm generally not afraid of the cold. I'm more afraid of the heat. So anything I pile on for like heat retention is more fashion based. So that's why I got this. And they also have like 2 large pockets at the front over here to place like items. So I have placed quite a few items here when I'm just like walking around. And on the back it's just like really simple, and it's like that. So I totally forgot to tell you where this jacket is from. This jacket is actually from Urban Revival, and I got it in the size UK8. So I believe Singapore also has Urban Revival, and I think I didn't get tax refund for this, but I just really like it and I know I'll get used out of it like on the trip itself. I think in the store itself they had like other brown like leather jackets as well, but I was really drawn to this because of the zip and because of like the button details on the front of the jacket as well. If you have Urban Revival in your city, you can try looking for this. I believe Urban Revival is from China. I could be wrong, but like yeah, apparently I believe some YouTubers have like done collaborations with Urban Revival previously. So yes, I really like this and it proved very useful on the trip itself. Okay, I think that's very distracting, so I'm just gonna like put it over here. And then on one of the nights in Chongqing, I believe we were supposed to do like a boat river tour to see the night lights, but that day was a little bit foggy, so we decided to like forgo it, and I think my friends were like too lazy to go out after that. But I went out to do like some last minute shopping as well, and then it started pouring, like raining, so I took shelter in this like sports mall. Obviously I went to Adidas to take a look, and I got this t-shirt from it. So it's essentially like a grey and white like speckled t-shirt, and I got it in the size medium, also because they didn't have it in size S. But I think it's great because like I can wear it at night, and I wore it as like pajamas like on the trip as well, because I really like sleeping in this like huge t-shirts. And I believe I also wore this like on the plane home because I just really like this kind of like loose fit t-shirts. On the back it's just plain like that. There was this like Chinese button looking like jacket which I thought was so cool. I don't think I'll get use out of it that much, so I didn't like buy it or anything, but it was really cool. And then I went into like a jewelry like outlet, and they had this like hat over there which I thought was so cool as well, so I picked it up. It's essentially like a bucket hat, like a brown bucket hat, and I believe I wore it on one of the occasions in like city, and I just think it's so cute. I just really like the shade of it, and I think this brown kind of like suits my Miu Miu pocket tote bag as well, so I thought it just went really well together. So that's why I picked this one up. And then in that same store, because I believe after you buy a certain amount of pricing, they give you like a store-wide 10 or 15% discount. So I picked up a piece of jewelry from them as well, and I got this pair of earrings which I thought was so pretty. So this is essentially like a gold and silver earring, and it's like a dangly piece. Like I think it's just a nice piece to have for like functions, so I got this as well. It's very pretty and I like it a lot. So those are the pieces that I got from that particular store. So since we are on to jewelry, I'm just going to stick to it and show you the other jewelry pieces that I picked up. First of all are these two like fa zhan. So fa zhan is essentially like for your hair. I don't know how you say it in like English, like hair fasteners. Essentially that's what the direct translation means, which is like hair fastener, but I believe it's really just to like poke through your hair, like how in the olden days people always like have these in their hair, and it's just so pretty. So the first one I got is actually in this shade, which is like cream and white, and then the second one is actually in this like marble speckled black and white looking thing, and then it also has a dangly bit which I really love, and this is in the shape of like a Chinese fan, which is very pretty as well. So I actually got like another two for my friends whom I was traveling with, and then in Chengdu we actually went to this like palace restaurant, and we all did up our hairs and have this in our hairs, and it was so nice. So that was like a nice thing to have. I also got a few other earrings. I believe this was bought in Kunming if I'm not wrong. So they're basically these like hoops which have like crystals on it. Very pretty as well. A little bit more like fashion-y based item, like kind of looks like that from the side. I thought it would be great for like the holiday season that's coming up. So sparkly. So that came in like a pair. And then from that same store I actually bought this like silver earring. It's essentially like a hammered style, so very pretty as well. I like kind of like this modular rounded shape earrings, as you can see on my ears right now. So these are actually from COS if I'm not wrong, and they're just very pretty as well. I was also on the hunt for like a jade ring because like I saw Maggie having this like jade green ring and I really like it. So I went to Kunming and I think they have like a lot of like street stores, so I actually got some of this. This is actually the jade ring that I got that I really like. It essentially is not real jade, I believe, but like it's just very pretty on my finger. And then at another store they also have like these a little bit more translucent but like thicker rings. So this is more greenish, and then this is like a little bit more pink. So I got all these as well. These I actually saw first, and it was so affordable. I believe it was like $2, and this was like maybe $6 or something like that. But it's just very pretty, and I really like it a lot. So I prefer this one over these two, obviously, but you know, they are kind of like different, so I don't mind having both of them, and they're so affordable anyways. So that's that. And then I also passed by like a shop selling pearls, and as you know me, I really like pearls a lot. So I got this bracelet because this was what drawn me to it. So this is actually like real pearls itself. I'm not sure if it's like seawater or freshwater pearls or whatever. And then there's also like a little piece of like hardware in the middle itself, which kind of looks very similar to the Fedoma necklace that I have. So I really like it a lot. It just looks really nice on my wrist. And then at that same store, I actually also got some like tiny pearl studs over here. It was very funny because we bumped into a few Singaporeans there, and I could tell from their accent that they were Singaporeans, and I was like, oh, are you from Singapore? And they were like kind of like bargaining with the store owner, and then because I chipped in and I wanted to buy something, they kind of used that to like ask the owner for like a discount as well. I was honestly glad to pay whatever price, but you know, because they were bargaining for the price, I didn't really want to spoil it for them, so I just let them bargain for the price for me. And I also got to, you know, like get a bit of a discount, so why not? So that's great for me. And I also got this other piece of like earrings, which I really liked as well. I know I got a lot of earrings because like I didn't really get any sort of like necklaces, but I really like this one because it's kind of looks like the Spinelli Kilcolin like rings itself. So they essentially look like this, and they're very pretty because they kind of remind me of like the Spinelli Kilcolin design with like the metal bits over here. I've been eyeing their ring for like forever, but I just haven't really like put the plug on it. Sorry, the camera is really like far away, so for me to come closer and like show you a close-up, I actually like need to really like lean forward on my foot, so it's very tiring. So yes, I just really like this design. It's very reminiscent of the Spinelli Kilcolin design, so that's great for like a fraction of the price, I guess. I'm still eyeing the ring. I don't know when I'm going to get it. Probably next year, hopefully. I think we're done with earrings. I also got these two jade bangles, and I believe these are actually bought in Chongqing, if I'm not wrong. And they just look like that, very simple. For the green one, I actually bought a matching one for my mom so that she can wear it together with me. So they just look like that on the wrist. Very pretty. They are not real jade, obviously, because they are quite affordable, but you know, I just feel like I want the look. I don't really need the real thing. Probably not going to wear it very often, but I just really like having it in my collection. From the exact same store, I actually bought like these gua sha bits as well. They have like this over there. So this one I believe is just like an angled version. You can use this on your face, you can use this on your like arm, or you can use it on your like, you know, leg as well, like literally anywhere. So I got this because it was so inexpensive over there. And then I also got this one. I believe this is more for like your temple, so you can like place it on your temple and like do some sort of like, oh my god, I can already feel a knot over here. It just feels so good, and like you can do it on your own or like ask your partner to help you with it. And then there's like a bigger one that you can go over as well. Oh, this one feels so good as well. I believe you can use this for your neck, you know, like just to like rub out the knots itself. So I really like this, and they're generally quite expensive for what it is, but if I'm not wrong, I think I got this for less than $1 at the Chongqing store. So I think that's like great value for money. From the same store, I actually also bought this like furry clip, which is like $1, and I just really like having it to like clip my hair if I want to ever put my hair up. You can get this literally anywhere, but I just got it because it was cheap and because it was huge, because like I have so much hair and it needs to like be able to clip all my hair. I used it on nights where I just want to put my hair up to wash my face. Okay, I'm gonna move on to soft toys because I got a few, which is very unlike me because like I generally don't buy soft toys, but look at this. This is like a red panda soft toy and it's the cutest thing on earth. I actually got this from like Guanzhai Alley in Chengdu and I love it so much because look at the face. The face is so adorable and like I love the fact that its paws are also like weighted. There's like some weight in it, like some beads, and then the tail is also like weighted, so it's just very like a nice soft toy. And it's honestly very affordable for like such great quality. Like it's so soft. I believe this was like $10. This is literally as soft as like a Jellycat like soft toy, and I believe you get like something this size from like Jellycat, it will be like $80, but this is only $10 from the market. So I kind of really need to bring this back. And then I also spotted another red panda, which is this one. It is not as cute as the other one, but look, okay, this is like a red panda, right? But look, it's magic because if you turn it over, it's literally like a panda. I just think it's like the cutest thing on earth. You know, like you can like reverse it and like make it into like a red panda, or if you prefer like a panda, you just like turn it over. It's so freaking cute. There are many different sizes for this. I think this is like the medium size, and then they have like a mini size as well, and then like a larger size, but I just got the medium because like I just really wanted like a panda bit. It's so adorable. I just couldn't pass it up because like it's literally reversible, okay guys. And then my friend actually also got this. Like she Taobao all her stuff over to the Chengdu hotel and she gave us this. So cute. It's like a panda, and like we had like customized t-shirts, and mine has like a little Miffy rabbit on it because like I'm born in like the year of the rabbit. So very cute. I really like it a lot. And then if I'm not wrong, Pop Mart is actually from China. I could be wrong, but we came across this like huge Pop Mart store in like Guanzhai Alley. So I decided to get like two little like Labubu figurines. They didn't have like the plushie available anymore. Maybe they had the huge ones, but I don't really want the huge ones. I just really want the one that I have already, which is this one over here. But they didn't have like the ones that I wanted, so I got the figurines. This is very cute. I actually bought one for myself and one for my friend because this is in the style, the yoga style, and like my friend also really likes yoga, so I just got one for her upcoming birthday. I can't decide which one to open. This one seems a little bit heavier than this. Yeah, I'm gonna pick one and open it, and then the other one I'm gonna give it to my friend. So that's the Labubu figurine that I got from Pop Mart itself. And then I also got like a few like bag tags over here. So this one I actually got from like a roadside store in Chongqing, if I'm not wrong. Honestly, the face is kind of like lame. I just really like the brown, like the dark brown color of it, so I got it. It wasn't very expensive as well. And then this one I actually got in Kunming on like the roadside stores, and this was like only like $1 or $2, so it's very cute. The great thing about this is that it's scented, so it really has like a smell inside. It's 手工香包, so it's like, you know, like olden days where you give like 香包 to your like loved ones. This is like a 香包, like kind of soft toy for your bag as well, so it makes your bag smell nice. Very cute. I have not actually put this on like a bag per se. So in Chengdu, we actually went to this like Dong Xiao Jiyi place, which is like, I think it used to be like a factory or like a train, like railway kind of thing. And I got this bag from them. I can't remember the brand of this bag. I believe it's called Honggu. Honestly, I cannot remember. If I remember, I'm going to like put it on the screen below. I think this one kind of reminds me of like Lululemon's logo, if I'm being completely honest. But I decided to get this like scrunchy bag. Honestly, I don't know if I regret it, but it has so many different like pockets on it. Okay, like there's like this pocket here, like huge pocket, and then there's like pockets over here, and then at the back there's like a pocket as well. But I believe this is like a China brand and you can only get it in Chengdu itself. So I was like, okay, why not like give it a go? It wasn't very expensive. believe like maybe 40 or like $50. But the great thing about this bag is that you can actually pull on this strap to make it like much shorter. So if you pull it all the way, then it's kind of like a crossbody bag, kind of like reminiscent of the COS bags. But if you pull it like that, then it becomes like a shoulder bag, which I thought was very versatile. I was debating between getting like this color or like the black color. I honestly maybe should have gotten the black because it's like a lot more functional that way, but I thought like, you know, I already have so many black bags, so I decided to give this blue a go. So they allow you to pick like certain pins as well for it, so I picked quite a few pins. This one is very cute. It's a little cat that says 开始奋斗, which is basically like begin fighting. And then there's like a little laptop, and then there's also like this panda clip over here which says 脸还是挺小的. It's very cute. It looks like this. So the English translation literally is my face is still quite small. It's so cute. And then there's like a dot one. I believe there were 2 other clips that I've clipped on, but like as I walked it kind of fell, so I was like, this is retarded. I have no idea where it fell to because like I believe I brought this on the day we went to climb a mountain, and then only on the way back then I realized that 2 of the clips are missing. And I also got like 2 other clips from them which I couldn't clip on because like the hot glue gunning of this is terrible itself. So there's this like cat, and then there's also like this owl. They're not very expensive, but can you see that the glue piece of it has already came out? So I kind of like need to hot glue the pin itself, but I have a feeling it's going to drop as well. So I'm not sure about that. It's not the best quality on earth, but yes, this was the bag that I got from them. Very huge bag. Apart from that, I also got a few postcards. As per most of my trips overseas, I try to get like postcards instead of like magnets now. Like I used to get magnets to put on the fridge, but as you know, nowadays like most of the fridge are not like magnetic anymore, so like you can't really like place magnets on it. So I thought I'll just get postcards from now on. So I got this for the Chongqing one, which is very pretty because it has like all the places that we went to in like Chongqing itself. And then I also got one for Chengdu. It has this like iridescent shift to it, and then it also has all the places that we went to in Chengdu, which is so cute. And then I also got this card, I think on the last day before we flew back, because I just want to buy like my colleagues something and like write certain stuff on it, but I got this for myself. It's very cute because there's like little creatures along the river. I think this was also bought in like Chengdu Guanzhai Alley, and they are like panda in like famous art pieces that I know of. So this one is the panda on a swing, and this is the screen panda. Very cute. And I actually got like a happy birthday card, which I was intending to give it to my colleague because we celebrated his birthday there, but like I didn't have the time to like write anything on it before that day. So like I thought like I'll just leave it for like another friend's birthday, and then I can like write a note there. For those of you who are new here, my name is Amelia and I do videos on luxury and lifestyle. So if you enjoy these kind of videos, do consider subscribing, click on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos. So we also got some stickers from like a tea shop in like Kunming. So it's very cute because like I can paste these stickers on like my luggage itself. Literally says Kunming over there. And this is the tea shop. It's a Shangshan tea shop, and it has this like little cute lamb. Is there a lamb on it? So very cute. So this Dong Xiao Ji place in Chengdu is like full of like hippie streetwear store, and they had like an art store there, and I decided to pick this up because I thought it was so interesting. So it's essentially like a garlic bulb. You would think that it's literally like nothing. It looks like that. It's a garlic. It literally looks like a garlic bulb, but then it's actually magnetic, if you can see. So you can pull out the magnet pieces and then it just sticks to it. You can actually pull away half of the garlic bulb, and it acts as like a stand for maybe a photo, or you want to put like a postcard. You can just stick on it. It's just like a magnetic, you know, holder. So I thought it was very interesting, like design wise. You can put more or less of it, and then you can just like clip them all back together like that. So it was very like smart, I feel. So this is like the magnetic holder. Speaking of like garlic bulbs, I'm not sure. Honestly, I am a big fan of garlic, so like I thought that was really cool. I can put that in the kitchen and maybe like place some like recipes on it or something like that. So at the Chengdu hotel, we actually stay right above like this 7-Eleven, and like my colleagues like to go there like every night just to take a look. And then beside the cashier, there's actually this garlic soft toy that I keep squishing every night when they're making payment because like I have nothing better to do. So it looks like that. It's literally like garlic in like the bulb itself, like when you buy it. It's so squishy, and it's like I have no idea how to describe the texture of it. It's like kind of like blue tacky and like kind of like squishy fudgy, and like I just really like squishing. It's kind of gross because it's like white in color, and then like, you know, you're just like squishing it throughout. It was not something that I was intending to get, but my colleague actually bought this for me like at the end of the trip and gave it to me, which I thought was so sweet because like it's not something that I would personally buy for myself, but like it makes for a very nice gift as well. So it's very cute, and it so happened to be like in the shape of like garlic as well. So I thought that was very funny and very interesting. It has been sitting near my kitchen, and I just placed it over there. And then apart from that, she actually also secretly got me this like at the tea shop. I honestly have no idea. Like I know exactly when she got it, but it was like so, what do you call it? It was so stealth. Like I didn't even like notice it, which is kind of unlike me because like I'm quite observant generally. Like I was like, oh my god, I can't believe she actually went back, because we were all in the store and we all left together, but like we were just like kind of seeing different things. Like she could have said that she's going to like, you know, like to see something, and like that was when she actually went back to get this for me, and I thought it was so sweet. So I really wanted like a old like ancient like teacup set, which I was hunting for the entire trip, and I really like this one from the store, but it was kind of expensive, so I decided to go for another option instead. But she went back to the store to get it for me, and I thought that was so sweet of her. So it looks like that. It has like a mountain detail on it, and then the top is just like rimmed with like gold, and this is fully hand painted, which is why it's very expensive. And I just really like the mountain bit of it. So pretty as well. I just thought it was the sweetest thing on earth. Like I really didn't expect it, and it was so pretty. So now I have two of them, because initially I got this, I decided to pick this up, which I was actually very happy about as well. So it's actually in the painting of a cicada, which is in Chinese it's called a chan, and then there's also like a painting of it on the cap itself. There were actually a lot of other like animals, but I just really like the chan because in Chinese, right, they actually symbolize certain things. So I've googled over here that cicadas in Chinese culture have a symbol of like rebirth, purity, high status, renewal, transformation, longevity, and immortality. So in olden ancient times, like in China, people really like the idea of chan, like cicadas, and because they believe that it brings abundance, they believe that it brings like rebirth as well. So I just really like the meaning of it behind. So I'm actually super glad about that, because I was toying between this and the more expensive one that my colleague got me, which is why I was so surprised and like super touched about that. So I've been wanting this teacup for a while already, because like I just really love how they like in Asian times they drink their tea like that, and I just wanted something, you know, like in the ancient teacup set. So that's very pretty. Now I have two. And then because we are on the topic of tea, I thought I'm just going to show you what are the teas that I got. The first tea is actually a rose tea that I got in Guanzai Alley, and it comes in like a packet over here. So I believe I told her that I wanted something to 降火, which is like to get rid of the heatiness in your body, because like I'm very heaty myself. So she recommended this tea. I honestly have no idea what tea this is. It's basically like a rose tea. So it comes in this packet. You just put a little bit of the rose bits in like the tea pot, and then you put water over it and just like brew it and drink it. And then the other tea I actually got in Kunming because Kunming is known for their tea. And I got this is pu cha, a type of pu cha, and this is actually made from a tree that is 100 years old and above. So this is considered as gu shu because gu means like ancient tree. So if you aren't aware, there are actually many different types of like pu cha. There's like literally shu pu and also shen pu and like your bai cha, etc., hong cha. And this one that I got is actually the shu pu, if I'm not wrong, because the tea lady was saying that this one can jie you. So this means to get rid of like excess oil in your gut system, and then you basically can have it any time of the day, and it's supposed to be great for your digestive system and also great for like people with high cholesterol, high blood. So I actually bought this for my parents, but then when I went back, my mom said that she bought a lot of tea from their trip to China as well. So I'm gonna like take a bit and then like give them some of the tea bits as well. So this is the shu pu. I think honestly it comes in like a bing, which is like a they say it's like a biscuit format. It's like a flat piece of thing, and they gave me like a pin where you can kind of poke at it and like disperse the tea bits. So it comes like that, and then inside it kind of looks like this. I can't really like open the entire thing to show you, but it's kind of like thickened. So if you break it up into pieces, that is like how you normally get your loose tea leaves anyway. So they have kind of compressed it into like a kind of biscuit format, so that's easier for like travel and like for storage as well. It like keeps it longer, so you can actually keep these kind of tea leaves forever, like they do not actually go bad. So that is great. So other than getting that, because we got a lot of tea as a like collective, they gave us like little tea samples as well. So like I believe there's like bai cha inside here, which is good for like inflammation and like, you know, phlegm build up, and like also hong cha and like shen pu, which has caffeine in it. So normally they recommend having like shen pu in the day to kind of like rejuvenate and like make you more alert, I guess. Other than that, my boss actually gave me this like wooden chopstick stand, which is so cute because they are in the shape of like a panda. So I picked one that is like lying face down, and then I picked one that is like lying face up. So it's very cute. I can put that in my kitchen. So I don't really need a lot of chopstick stand, but I thought this was very cute. So yes, we also went to like this museum in Chengdu, and they had like a lot of souvenirs there to buy. But I saw these little books and I thought it was so interesting. So the first one is actually a little book of Tang Shi, and then the second one is actually a little book of like Bai Jia Xing. So Tang Shi is basically like poems, like Tang Dynasty poems, and then this one is like telling you about all the different surnames that's in China, and it's so tiny and look so cute because there's like literally a whole collection. You can buy the whole thing, but I just decided to get this too because I've always been very interested in like the Tang Shi, and I thought it's nice to have like a little book of it. And then as for the surnames, I was just looking through it and I thought it was very interesting, some of the things that they state as well. So I really like that as well. Sticking to small cute things, I also got this like cat figurine. It's so cute and it's actually just sitting beside my plant right now. So it looks like that. I'm not sure if it's focusing. It has like little yellow eyes and it's so adorable, and the wood carving on it is just so intricate and pretty. So I really like this. My colleague was obsessed. I think she got like 4 of these if I'm not wrong. But it's just so adorable. I think the eyes make it very adorable. Also have like Miniso there, so I decided to pick up this LED vanity mirror because it was kind of affordable. This was like $6 if I'm not wrong. So I wanted to place it like just beside my hair dryer because my hair dryer is not really near a mirror. So this is the mirror itself. I kind of need to put batteries inside, then it will work in terms of like the light, or I can charge it. Oh, I can charge it. So there's like a chargeable thing at the back where you can charge it so that it can light up. So I thought this was so portable. You can bring it overseas as well, like if you really need like a handheld mirror or like a standing mirror. this is good enough, I would think. I'm not going to proceed to the food item bits that I bought. We went to quite a lot of supermarkets because my friend was like obsessed with going to their supermarkets. I believe when I was with my friends, they literally went to a supermarket almost every single day or like every other day. So we got quite a few things. This is not bought from the supermarket, but I actually got this in Kunming. Kunming is also known for their rose stuff, and I got their classic rose pastry. They have like a lot of pastries or like stuff in like rose flavor. You know, I tried this roadside like rose flavored like cheese thing. It's not the best. I really didn't like it, but I tried the pastry and it was not too bad. It was like the pastry along with like the ham, like the huo tui, which is kind of similar to Spanish almond. It's like Chinese version, so they call it huo tui, and they have it in like these rose pastries as well, which is very nice. And then speaking of huo tui, which is like the Kunming specialty, I got this from a Lao Jia in like one of the shopping streets in like Kunming. So they have thinly sliced pieces of meat over here, which you can just eat it as such, but they are very salty, so you want to eat it with like rock melon or like something sweet as well, like honey or something like that. There is this marketplace which is like, I think, my top pick to go if you're ever in Kunming. They have a lot of like street food, like butchery, delis, and that was where I got like the teacups as well. They have literally everything there you would ever need, like, you know. I think Charlotte will love it there. Honestly, I was like texting her and keep sending her like stuff that I saw there. So I bought like really huge chunks of like huo tui as well. So I got this huge chunk over here, which is extremely affordable as compared to like the store that I bought that from. So luckily I didn't buy like the big pieces of like meat from that store. So they have this huge chunk over here, which is probably good for like cooking soup, I would say. And then I also got like a small piece over here, which has like better marbling on it. So yeah, I got these two bits of it from like the store, and then because they were selling it for so cheap, I decided to get like the thinly sliced ones as well. I think I've already given out a couple of them, but they essentially look like that. So quite similar to the ones that I got from the store. Like probably this one has better like cuts and marbling, but this is also like, you know, quite similar. So I got this as well. I tried this. It's very salty. The other one I didn't really try it because like it's meant for gifting anyways. So yes, I got this. And then from that same store, I also bought like these little like sausages bits, I think. These are like lapchong bits, and this is like, I honestly don't know which one is the one that has like slight rose flavor in it. So I decided to get both anyways. So one is slightly sweeter, I believe, and then the other one is just like a duck meat. I think you can cook this with anything. You can even make pasta out of this. I'm just waiting to cook with it and like see what kind of dishes I can whip up with these meats itself. And also from Kunming, I got this like gu. So Kunming is also known for like their mushrooms, like their gu juns, and they have a lot of like mushroom bits. And oh my god, I think most of the restaurants we go to that we had like mushroom like dishes, they were so tasty and so yummy. Like they are very well known for morels as well. Like if I didn't buy it in Singapore already, I would have bought it there because like I really love the flavor of morels. And I've already eaten this. They're like small bits of like things you can eat with your meals, and they're essentially like mala flavored like mushrooms, and they have a lot of different other flavor, but I got the mala flavored ones. They are so tasty and I really love them. I should have got more, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like a few more packets left. So I really wanted to treasure this one over here. Very tasty and nice. And then last but not least, some of the items that we got from the supermarkets. So there is a very famous and huge supermarket in Chongqing and Chengdu called Yonghui Chaoshi. So if you're ever in Chongqing and Chengdu, that is the supermarket that you want to go to and where the locals actually go to. So the first thing I got is actually this hao you. My friend shared with me that most of the hao yous, which is oyster sauce in like Singapore, they are only like flavored oyster sauce, but on the bottle it actually tells you the percentage of amount of oyster that they put inside. So this is 蚝汁含量. So basically there's 38% of like oyster juice inside this out of the whole thing, and it's not just flavored, which also means that you only need to put a little bit because it's more intense in terms of flavor. But what I really like about this is that it's a squeeze bottle, because most of the oyster sauce bottles that you can find in Singapore are like the open top bits where you need to like really shake at it like a ketchup bottle kind. But this is like a squeeze bottle, which I thought was excellent. Like, so smart. Like, why can't we just have like squeeze bottles for all of your oyster sauce? So that's the first thing that I got. And then we also got this 辣椒面. 辣椒面, this is like 辣椒味 lah, like chili powder essentially. So this is the chili powder, because we were at an Italian like fusion restaurant and we wanted chili flakes for the pasta, but they didn't have like the normal chili flakes that you see at like Italian restaurants. They gave us this like chili flake instead, like the China version, and it tasted so good. So we asked them like, what is it, and we took a photo of it, and this was the exact one that they had in the kitchen. So we decided to get it from the supermarket itself, that you can like flavor or like heighten your flavor of your dishes. I'm sorry, I mixed it up. I think this was the one that we got from the Italian restaurant itself. So it's this 香辣椒料. It's like, it comes in like a packet. So this is the brand that they are using, which is Cui Hong. I believe this is just like another flavor, you know, of sorts. So I got these 2 packets as well of like chili flakes. And then I also got this mini Oreos, which comes in like hazelnut flavor. I thought it was like so cute. It looks like that. I have not eaten it, but I can't wait to eat it. I love hazelnuts. Anything hazelnut is like right up my alley. So like, if you want to get me like any chocolates, like I like dark chocolates, I like hazelnut stuff. Like, I love hazelnut ice cream so much. And then I also got this soy sauce, but it's like mushroom flavored soy sauce. I got this in Kunming, I believe. It's like a song, because they are known for their mushrooms, right? I decided to try this one. It has 0 防腐剂, 0 甜味汁, and 0 农产. It means like 0 oh my god, what is 防腐剂 in like English? This is the part where I know the meanings of things in Chinese instead of in English, which is very strange for someone in Singapore, I would say. So I've googled it, and basically 防腐剂 is like preservatives. So this one has 0 preservatives in it. So I got this one, and it's such a huge bottle. There isn't like a smaller bottle. Oh, I think there was a smaller bottle, but I thought the bigger bottle was like a better value, so I got the big one. And then the last of all, I actually got some Lay's, and this is the Lay's mala flavor, and oh my god, I got this just to try, and it was so good. I love it so much. I decided to get a few other packets. I think like my colleagues tried it and like decided to hunt for it as well. So I managed to find it just on the day that we were about to fly out in like one of the random supermarkets. So this is the mala flavor. I also got the 香脆烤鸡翅 flavor, which is basically roasted chicken wing flavor. So it looks like that. But yes, I got these 2 Lay's packets, and I think that's all the items that I got in China. I hope this haul hasn't been too long of a video. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I would love you to subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!